Ottumwa High Wrestling is on the air, so to speak, on our live video stream, the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you here from Evans Middle School. Annie Argo is our producer running the video for us tonight as we bring you the final home duel of the 2022-2023 wrestling season for your Ottumwa Bulldogs, taking on their rivals, Des Moines East. What you see down below on the mat here at Evans Middle School is starting off with the JV match. That is Angel Mendez for Ottumwa and Pradish Ray for Des Moines East. And the teams have similar colors, but Mendez is in the singlet that's more red than gray, and Ray is in the singlet that's more gray than red. Of course, our focus mainly will be on the varsity match tonight, or the varsity matches tonight, I should say, as Ottumwa looks to end the regular season with an Iowa Alliance Conference victory over Des Moines East. And we're not going to stay with the JV matches the whole way tonight, as Mendez gives up a takedown there and falls behind 2-0. Of course, these matches don't count in the team total for the varsity duel, but good for the JV kids to get some work in before the varsity kids take to the mat. So just getting started. We can call this our pre-match show, if we will. Annie, let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll check on the progress of the JV matches and also run down the lineups for you tonight on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Wrestling Senior Night, the final home duel of the season for Ottumwa Wrestling here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, bringing it to you live on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. What you're seeing on your screen right now, again, is another JV match. This one featuring Trevor McKean of Des Moines East and Brandon Flattery of Ottumwa. Flattery in the singlet that's mostly red, and McKean for East in the singlet mostly gray. And Flattery has a 5-1 lead as we look at it here. The initial JV match went the way of Pradish Ray of Des Moines East as he defeated Ottumwa's Angel Mendez. Of course, we are waiting for the varsity matches tonight, and this will be the lineup. Now, I believe we're going to start at 138. At least that's what they have on the scoreboard. We'll wait and see for sure. But we'll run this down in the traditional order of weights. At 106 pounds tonight, the matchup will be Logan Hubble of Ottumwa, 14-11 on the season, versus Michael Lewis of East, 19-5. Neither team will have a wrestler at 113 pounds. That'll be left open. At 120, Ottumwa's Ashton Grace, 30-3, will face Derek Shannon of East, who's 13-16. At 126 pounds, Ottumwa's Dalton Dowd at 28-6 takes on Feng Lee, who is 11-21 for the Scarlets. At 132, freshman Efren Huerta, who's 13-12, will take on Dorian Hilson, who is 12-18. At 138 pounds, Bulldog sophomore Jonathan Wales, who is 6-25, will face Jason Rivas, who is 12-18. At 145 pounds, sophomore Kobe Chantalavan at 16-4 will face Carter Cadwell, who is 6-19. At 152 pounds, the Bulldogs have Braylon Griffiths at 34-5, and he'll be taking on Brian Schillinger, who is 8-22. At 160 pounds, Ottumwa's Caden Hubble at 10-11 will take on Daniel Zio of East, who is 29-7. At 170 pounds, the Bulldogs' Tyler Schaus at 13-27 will take on Demetrius Hilson of East, who is 23-10. 182 pounds, the Bulldogs will wrestle Connor Smith, who is 8-7, against Victor Flores, who's 12-16. At 195, senior Aiden Lord in his final home match, he's 10-24. He'll take on Conrad Ruffcorn, who's 9-3. 220-pound match, the Bulldogs will send out Neo Guida, who's 11-22, and he'll take on Dalton Rainey of Des Moines East. And let's see if we can check Rainey's record. That was a late change to the program here. Dalton Rainey is 6-7. And then at heavyweight, Ryan Laux at 2-9. He's filling in for Dylan Forney, who is out. Ryan Laux at 2-9 will take on Isaac Lara Marquez, who is 14-10. So those will be the matchups tonight. Ottumwa and Des Moines East Iowa Alliance Conference wrestling action. Again, the final home duel of the season for your Ottumwa Bulldogs. Another peek back out on the mat as in the JV match going on right now, Brendan Flattery has a 6-3 lead in the second period on Trevor McKean of East. We'll check back on the result of that in a moment. Right now we'll take another 3-minute timeout on our pre-match show here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Wrestling, final home duel of the season on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network and the live video stream here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Jason Van Arkel with you is what we believe is the final JV match of the evening going on right now. Carlos Jimenez of Ottumwa, we saw him wrestle at the Ottumwa Invitational. He's facing Moss Com of Des Moines East, and looks like we've got a little blood time here as Jimenez heads over to the trainer. We can tell you that I was mistaken right before we went to break when I read the score of the JV match between Brendan Flattery of Ottumwa, Trevor McKean of East. I glanced at the scoreboard and I thought it said that Flattery was up 6-3. He was actually up 16-3 at the time. Went on to win the match by technical fall, 21-5. So a nice, easy, big victory for Flattery in his JV match. Again, awaiting the beginning of the varsity matches tonight. We'll have 13 varsity matches out of the 14 possible weight classes. They'll just skip 113. Neither school will field a wrestler at 113. Ottumwa originally had Ashton Grace listed at 113, but he'll step up to 120. A couple other wrestlers stepping up from what the program originally said. We were going to thought we'd see Connor Smith at 170. He'll now wrestle at 182. Aiden Lord up to 195. Neo Guida will wrestle at 220. Also Tyler Schausian at 170. And Roman Laux for Ottumwa will wrestle at 285, replacing Dylan Forney. See, Jimenez going for a takedown here. Haven't had a score yet in this JV match. East won the first JV match. Ottumwa won the second, so this is our JV rubber match, if you will. And there, Jimenez drives through, and he'll get that takedown. Nice move by Carlos Jimenez, the freshman for Ottumwa, as the first period is about to come to an end. Again, pretty sure this is our last JV match, so we should have varsity matches soon. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, return, and see if we're just about ready to get our varsity matches underway on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Wrestling on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School, the home of the Bulldogs. As if it wasn't obvious from the Ottumwa wrestling mat with the giant bulldog in the center. Last of our JV matches still underway here. As Ottumwa's Carlos Jimenez leading Moss Com of East 6-1. Started the third period, nearly had some near fall points there, and now they'll reset. And 13 matches, 13 varsity matches coming your way tonight. All weights except 113 will be contested. Both schools will leave that open, it appears. So no forfeit points here tonight. But Ottumwa will try to end its regular season with a victory in this Iowa Alliance Conference duel. Of course, coming up in the coming weeks, we'll have district wrestling Saturday, February 11th. Ottumwa will be competing in the district at Cedar Rapids Jefferson, and we will have regular reports every hour from Jefferson on Ottumwa's attempt to qualify as many wrestlers as they can for state. Might have a few more this year. Again, they have expanded the traditional state wrestling tournament. It used to be 16 wrestlers in each weight class. Now I believe it's 24. The top 3 wrestlers in each weight class at districts will qualify for state. And so we'll see if Ottumwa can send a large contingent to Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, and then we will have, well, not only will we have updates from Ottumwa's district in Cedar Rapids on the 11th of February, and I'll be there doing those updates. We'll have updates from all the other area schools as well, as you know, all the Class 1A and 2A schools will also be competing in districts. And another change this year for those lower class schools, there is no more sectional tournament. So it'll be, instead of just having the sectionals the week before in 2A and 1A, and then the top 4 wrestlers from sectionals go to districts, you'll just have everybody at districts like they do in 3A. As the JV match ends, and it's a win for Carlos Jimenez of Ottumwa, 8-3 over Moss Com of Des Moines East. And it is senior night for Ottumwa High Wrestling, so they're going to have senior festivities. But again, we'll have those updates from all of our area schools in district wrestling on Saturday, February 11th. And then Wednesday, February 15th through Saturday, February 18th is the traditional boys state tournament at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Again, with the expanded field, it's now a 4-day festival of wrestling, and I'll be there. We'll be at state wrestling doing updates throughout the tournament for Ottumwa and all the area schools on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. And they have to do the senior night festivities here, so we'll take another 3-minute timeout as we get closer to the start of the varsity meet between Ottumwa and Des Moines East tonight. 3 minutes and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Wrestling on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page, our live video, part of the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Senior night for Ottumwa Wrestling. Only 2 seniors on the roster, Aiden Lord, who will compete tonight, and P. So, who is not dressed to compete tonight, but still being honored as one of Ottumwa's wrestling seniors, also the wrestling cheerleaders down there, as you can see on your screen. So, kind of a short senior night presentation. Ottumwa with a very young wrestling team this year, but a very talented one, especially in the lower to mid-weights. You've got Ashton Grace, who's 30-3. He'll compete at 120 pounds tonight. Dalton Dowd, 28-6. He's competing at 126 tonight. Kobe Chantalavon, just a sophomore. He's 16-4, competing tonight at 145 pounds. Braylon Griffiths at 34-5, the junior, competing at 152 pounds tonight. Those would be Ottumwa's top 4 grapplers, and as we talked about in our previous segment, they'll be competing with the rest of the Bulldog team at districts at Cedar Rapids Jefferson on February 11th. And if they finish first, second, or third in their weight class at districts, they'll qualify for the state tournament at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, February 15th through the 18th. And certainly, especially with the expanded state tournament field this year, I feel like all 4 of those young men have a great chance to qualify for state, and maybe some others as well. Haven't done a full dive into the rest of the field at districts the wrestlers Ottumwa will be competing with, but you got to think there's some opportunities for some of the other young wrestlers for Ottumwa to rise up and use the experience they've gained this year to maybe surprise somebody and turn themselves into a state qualifier. Now, they turned the lights down for a moment, then turned them back up. Assuming we'll have introductions here before we get our varsity matches started. Ottumwa and Des Moines East getting ready again for the final Bulldog home duel of the season. It's my second chance to do commentary on wrestling. We were here, of course, all day on Saturday, January 10th, I believe it was, for the Ottumwa Invitational. That was, Annie, what was the math on that? 10.5 hours of coverage that we brought you of not only Ottumwa, of course, competing in its regional, but all the other area schools as well. And we started at 10 in the morning and we got done about 7:30 at night, 9.5, 10 hours, somewhere in there. So this is a little bit different, of course, just a duel, but should be exciting as two conference rivals that have been doing it for a long time, Ottumwa and Des Moines East, many years, of course, in the CIML Metro Conference, and now this year in the new Iowa Alliance Conference. And they're still kind of deciding what lights to have on and off. But of course, they've got the spotlight shining on the mat. And hopefully we will have our introductions soon enough. Not quite sure. Well, Athletic Director Brandon Brooks says we're ready to go with the introductions here. I don't believe we can get a microphone there well enough to pick up that sound. So I'll tell you what, we will take let's make it a 90-second timeout, Annie. When we return, we should be just about ready for tonight's opening match. Bulldogs and Scarlets competing on the wrestling mat tonight on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Now for tonight's starting lineups. Weight class 106, Des Moines East, Michael Lewis.
Ottumwa High Wrestling on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Live video coverage tonight. Jason Van Arkel with you. Annie Argo is our producer. And you're seeing on the screen Ottumwa's wrestlers being introduced. And they're introducing the wrestlers a little differently than what I was told. They're introducing them as they are on the program. We'll see what actually happens when we get to the matches. I was told directly by Bulldog head coach Jeremy Frew that Logan Hubble will go at 106 against Michael Lewis for East. 113 is left open for Ottumwa. Ashton Grace at 120.
From Ottumwa,
Then Dalton Dowd at 126, Efren Huerta at 132, Jonathan Wales at 138, Kobe Chentalavan at 145, Braylon Griffiths at 152, Caden Hubble at 160, Tyler Schaus at 170, Connor Smith at 182, Aiden Lord at 195, Neil Guida at 220, and Roman Laux at 285. For the Scarlets, we said Michael Lewis at 106, 113 open, Derek Shannon at 120, Feng Li at 126, Dorian Hilson at 132, Jason Rivas at 138, Carter Cadwell at 145, Brian Schillinger at 152, Daniel Zio at 160, Demetrius Hilson at 170, Victor Flores at 182, Conrad Ruffcorn at 195, Dalton Rainey at 220, and Isaac Lara Marquez at 285 for the Scarlets.
From Ottumwa, Aiden Lord. Class 195, Moines East, Conrad Ruffkin. From Ottumwa, Neo Guida.
As you hear Neo Guida introduced on the mat down below us. Pretty decent student section down to our right. Made their way here tonight.
Matt Cena. Weight class 285.
Scarlets have a few fans here as well.
From Ottumwa, Roman Laux.
And finally is Roman Laux at heavyweight, shaking hands with his opponent tonight, Isaac Lara Marquez. I believe we have a national anthem coming up, so we'll take a 90-second timeout from the national anthem. When we return, it'll be time to clear the mat and wrestle on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Wrestling on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Live video tonight on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Evans Middle School. Annie Argo was our producer tonight. And we are awaiting the opening match of the varsity meet between Ottumwa and Des Moines East. Now, they announced that the opening match would be at 113 pounds, but I was told that Ottumwa was open at 113, and the program says East is open at 113, so I don't know how we can begin at 113, but we'll see what happens. Our official standing in the center of the mat, waiting for and now they announce that 113 is left open by both teams. So that should bring us to our 120-pound match, and that means it will be Dalton Dowd getting it underway for Ottumwa, I believe. Or, no, this is not Dalton Dowd. Pardon me, it's Ashton Grace. down to 126. Ashton Grace at 120. Taking on Derek Shannon of Des Moines East. Grace 30-3. Shannon 13-16. Ashton in the red singlet with the gray trim. Shannon in the multicolored singlet goes for an early shot, not there as we're underway. Ashton Grace looking for his opening. Takes a shot, goes to that left leg, got him up in the air. Shannon trying to hang on over the top. Ashton trying to lift him up again. And he's got him turned around for the takedown. Grace quickly up 2-0. Ashton trying to get him turned. You got to think that it'll be very important for Ottumwa tonight as Grace rolls him over. He's getting near fall points. I think he picked up 2 of them there. Yep, 4-0 now in favor of Grace. You got to think for Ottumwa's big 4, and we listed them off in pregame. Ashton Grace, Dalton Dowd, Kobe Chentala, Von Braylon Griffiths. Getting those bonus points will be important tonight in the team race. If you're Ottumwa, you want to get major decisions, technical falls, or flat-out falls. As Shannon's trying to get away, and Grace spins him back to the mat. Just over a minute gone in the opening period. 4-0, Ashton Grace at 120 pounds for OHS. Grace trying to get him turned again. Already picked up a couple of near fall points. Trying to drive him back the other way as they slide towards the back of the mat. Grace trying to get that arm hooked over. Oh, almost had him. Lost the grip, but maintains control on top. 30 seconds to go in the opening period. Shannon back to his feet. Grace able to pull him back down to one knee. Near the edge of the mat, still in for the moment. Shannon trying to kick that leg out. Wasn't there for him, and now they're off the mat. And they'll reset with 14.5 seconds remaining. Takedown and 2 near fall points so far for Ashton Grace, a 4-0 lead. Shannon quickly to his feet. Grace whips him back down to the mat with authority. Down to 6 seconds. Shannon nearly got out of it. I don't think he realized he was going to get out of it. And now he's rolled over, but time expires. So 4-0 lead for Ashton Grace after the opening period. Grace had the choice and deferred. Derek Shannon will take neutral. And the 220-pounders will look for the next takedown of the match. And there's a shot by Grace early in the second period. He's got him up in the air again. Again, Shannon trying to hang on the same way he did the first time. Didn't work out too well for him then in the first period. Grace just trying to drive through and get him turned. Shannon doesn't have much of anywhere to go, and he'll have to take another takedown. 2 more points for Ashton Grace, and it is 6-0 in favor of the Bulldog wrestler. Shannon getting back to his feet, but not free yet. And now Grace will let him go. 6-1, first point of the match for East. Shannon with those long arms looking for a way in, but so far Ashton Grace has been impenetrable. Grace ties him up. Shannon went for a shot, didn't get it. Now Grace has him cradled. There's 2 points and near fall. Will he get the fall here? And he's got it. At 2:57 of the match, Ashton Grace wins by fall. And Ottumwa leads 6-0. Let's move on to 126 pounds after this 30-second timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The 126-pound match underway here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Dalton Dowd for Ottumwa taking on Feng Li of Des Moines East. Dowd nearly had a takedown but was off the edge of the mat, so didn't get the points, but he's about to get them now. There it is, Dalton Dowd with the first points, 2-0 Bulldogs. They lead the team scoring 6-0 after the second period victory by fall at 120 for Ashton Grace. Dalton Dowd 28-6 coming in, Feng Lee 11-21 in another match where Ottumwa wants to get more than just the 3 team points for a win. They want the bonus points. Dowd working from up top on Lee, but he'll let him go and then go immediately for another shot, but they're off the mat. So it's 2-1 in favor of the Bulldog junior, Dalton Dowd. Dowd looks for another way in. First shot wasn't there. Second one was. Got both legs. Got him up in the air. Want to keep him on the mat. And he will, and he'll get the 2 points right before they go off. So it's 4-1. You can see Dowd learn from the initial takedown, which he didn't get. We didn't have that on camera, but that first takedown, he was not given credit because the takedown ended up occurring off the mat. So he made sure he kept Lee on the mat for the second one. Lets him go for a 4-2 score. And Dalton will look for another takedown. He checks the time, 38 seconds on the clock. There's the shot. And he's going to get him down and maybe get him into a near fall position. Will this be an early fall for Dowd as Lee desperately trying to keep himself from getting pinned, but he's in a world of hurt right now. Ref with a close look. And somehow Lee gets out of it and actually will get an escape, I believe. But it's 3 near fall points for Dowd. And he's back in on it. Should get another 2, although I don't know if the official ever gave the escape. Lee was completely out of it. Probably should have had the escape. And time runs out in the first period. 9-2 is what the score says, so the official did not give Feng Lee the escape, therefore he did not give Dowd another takedown. Probably should be 11-3, but 9-2 is acceptable for Dowd, and as Lee chooses down to start the second period, Dowd will give him the escape. 9-3 now the score. And as they circle, Dowd fights off a shot. Oh, just flips Lee over. He'll get the takedown and some more near fall points. And will he get the fall this time? Lee trying to arch his back and get out of it. Dowd trying to get those shoulders down to the mat and end this one in the second. Already 11-3 plus the near fall points. Feng Lee of East just trying to fight off another pin attempt by Ottumwa's Dalton Dowd. And crowd thinks it is, and there it is. At the 2:46 mark, Dalton Dowd wins by fall, 12-0 Bulldogs. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We've moved on to the 132-pound match for Ottumwa freshman Efren Huerta, 13-12. For Des Moines East, Dorian Hilson, 12-18. Bulldogs leading 12-0 over East after a pair of pinfalls by Ashton Grace and Dalton Dowd. Now Huerta had a solid showing at the Ottumwa Invitational a few weekends ago. Our 132-pound match. This one feels like a little bit more of a toss-up. Huerta and Hilson lock up for the third time. Hilson trying to pull Huerta's head down. Huerta rises back up. They break the clinch. They'll reset. Hilson comes in again. Huerta looking to counter. And another clinch broken. Hilson wades in again. Huerta looking for his opening. And again, now Huerta down to his knees, trying to fight off Hilson's attempt to work his way in. Huerta gets back up, goes back to the center of the mat. Hilson wades in again. Huerta looks for a move, wasn't there. And they're giving a stall warning to both wrestlers here. That's interesting. Huerta being driven back but keeping his feet, breaks the clinch, now fights right back in again. Both these wrestlers having trouble breaking each other down. Now a little momentum from Efren there, but couldn't get all the way in. 25 seconds left in the opening period, scoreless. Both wrestlers doubling over again. Down to 12 seconds. Huerta trying to drive Hilson back now, and they've come loose again. 5 seconds left. Huerta with a shot. Can he finish it? He's got it. There's the takedown right at the end of the period, and Huerta will take a 2-0 lead into period number 2. Efren Huerta, after a near stalemate the entire period, he'll have the choice here to begin the second period, and he will choose down. And Ottumwa leading 12-0. This feels like a swing match here. Two young wrestlers at 132 pounds. Huerta with a slightly better record, but only one more win on the season than Hilson. Unable to get up, they roll all the way through, and Huerta back to his feet quickly again, looking to escape. Had one arm off for a moment, trying to break that hold. And they call another stall on Hilson, and that'll give Ottumwa a point. Both wrestlers got a stall warning in the first period. Hilson gets another stall warning. That gives Huerta a point, and he leads 3-0, but back down to his knees now. He is trying to fight his way out of it. Hilson trying to come over the top now and find a way to turn him. Huerta nearly wriggled out of it, but they went off the mat. Well, that stall point could prove big here, especially if Efren can get out, get himself to a 4-0 lead. 1:15 to go, second period. Efren pulled down to the mat as Hilson had the quicker reaction time off the whistle. Hilson trying to work on that left arm of Efren Huerta, who manages to sit back up. It's to his knees, but almost got rolled over there, but fought it off. Now almost getting rolled onto his head, but he fights that off as well. Huerta struggling a little more than he did in the early going in this period. 43 seconds remaining. Efren leading 3-0, trying to find a way out, get that escape point. 34 seconds. And now they call a stall. Boy, he's quick with the stall warnings. And that's a second stall warning on Huerta. That gives Hilson a point. It's 3-1. So each wrestler's gotten a point from the other wrestler being called for a stall. Now Huerta trying to get up, 20 seconds to go. Huerta trying to get his head out from underneath now. Had one foot up and then went back down to his knees. He's got 5 seconds. Down to 3. And time expires, so it's still a 2-point lead for Efren Huerta, 3-1 after 2. Dorian Hilson gets the choice to start the third, and he will choose down. Huerta has the only takedown so far in this match. Came right at the end of the first period. And he's got that 2-point lead, 3-1. Hilson getting to his feet. Huerta got him back down to his knees for a moment. Now Hilson to his feet, and Huerta whips him back down to the mat, and that gets the dog pound up. Huerta trying to get him turned. Almost had him turned there. That looks like a pretty good angle. There's some near fall points. Got 2 of them, but then a reversal. Hilson slipped out of it, and he'll get the 2-point reversal, so it's 5-3, and now Hilson on top. But those near fall points are what is keeping Huerta in the lead right now. Minute 17 to go. Can Huerta get out? Trying to rise to his feet. Hilson applying a lot of pressure to the upper back there, trying to keep Efren's head down on the mat. And now he's got Efren turned. Efren rolls through it though, and he reverses it. And now he's got him in a cradle. Haven't had any call yet. There's the 2 for the reversal. And now near fall points for Huerta. Can he finish this off? Can he get the 3rd straight pinfall for Ottumwa? 48 seconds left. He's got all the near fall points he can get. Stunning reversal by Huerta. Hilson desperately just trying to keep his shoulders off the mat. Everybody outside the mat thinks Huerta's got this. Not quite. That right shoulder still up for Hilson. Down to 27 seconds. Huerta trying to roll him all the way onto his back and finish this off. Oh, this would be huge. I think he's got it. Official takes a close look. Still not quite there. 13 seconds. There it is. Efren Huerta. When it looked like he was about to give up some near fall points, he reversed it and ends up getting the fall. At 5:47, and it's an 18-0 lead for Ottumwa. 3 straight falls to begin the meet. We'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Our 138-pound match is underway. Jonathan Wales for Ottumwa, Jason Rivas of East. Wales with an immediate takedown. Rivas gets an escape, but quickly 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs sophomore. Wales with another shot. This time Rivas trying to fight it off. Wales coming in just 6-25, Rivas 12-18. The records might say East would have a bit of an advantage here, but you never know till you get on the mat. And now Wales is in a tough spot, and he'll have to give up the 2 points to avoid something worse, and he trails 3-2. Couldn't complete the shot and nearly got turned over, had to get his arm out of there and go prone. So he's now down a point to Jason Rivas of East. 3-2 early in our 138-pound match. Ottumwa leading the duel 18-0. They've already gotten pinfalls from Grace at 120, Dowd at 126, and Huerta at 132. Wales trying to fight off getting turned over here as Rivas is working on that left arm. Right now Wales just trying to find a way to not get flipped. That arm's getting torqued pretty hard there. Wales, though, able to fight this off. He's actually gotten up to a knee. Well, if he could get that arm out of there, he might have something. 25 seconds left in the opening period. A lot of strength shown by Jonathan Wales there, but now he gets flipped over briefly. Now he's in trouble. He's going to give up the near fall points. 15 seconds. Can he fight off the fall? Trying to keep that right shoulder up. 7 seconds and it's over as Wales holding that left shoulder. Boy, he spent most of the last minute of that match with that torqued. He'll lose by fall. And we'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And as we come back, Kobe Chantalavan at 145 pounds for Ottumwa, already with a takedown on Carter Cadwell of Des Moines East. Chantalavan 16-4, very impressive showing earlier this season in the Ottumwa Invitational. Just a sophomore, but already a very accomplished athlete for OHS. Had a big year on the football field, and now a very good varsity year as a sophomore coming out of the wrestling room. He gave up the escape, but he'll get another takedown, and he's got Cadwell, nearly had him on his back, but 4-1 in favor of Chantalavan. Trying to roll him over and get him in that near fall position. And there are the near fall points. I don't think he can get a fall from here. And he'll get the 2 near fall points, make it 6-1 in favor of the Bulldog sophomore. Now he'll let Cadwell go. Cadwell 6-19 coming in. This is a match where Ottumwa wants those bonus points. They lead the duel 18-6. 3 falls for Ottumwa and then 1 fall for East. For East. Chantalavan back in for another shot. Went for that double leg takedown. Doesn't have this one as well as Cadwell got on top of him, but Kobe fighting his way to his feet, lifts him up again, going to take him down again, and got him on his back. This one might be over in a hurry. 18 seconds left in the period. Cadwell kind of flips over. He'll get away from the fall, but 3 near fall points, and it's already 11-2 in favor of Chantalavan. 7 seconds left in the period, and Kobe may just ride this one out. Still trying to work him over, but I don't think he's got enough time, and there's the buzzer. 11-2 in favor of Kobe Chantalavan after 1 period. Chantalavan had the choice, deferred. Cadwell will choose down to begin the 2nd period. Bulldogs ahead 18-6. Chantalavan driving Cadwell forward. Now trying to pull him back. Switches around to the right side, trying to turn him that way. He might have something here. Doesn't have him all the way angled yet. Chantalavan trying to use the legs to flip him over. Look at the strength of Chantalavan's legs. Didn't have him there long enough to get the 2-second count. Did not earn any near fall points there, but he's still working on his scarlet opponent. And Chantalavan in the red and gray. Cadwell in the black singlet. 11-2 in the match in favor of the Bulldog sophomore. Chantalavan keeping that head of Cadwell down on the mat as he tries to find a way to get him turned over again. Cadwell has not had any response in this period, although now he's trying to rise up, but Cadwell just has not had any offense he's been able to generate from underneath. Just trying to find a way out of it, but Chantalavan right now in complete control. 50 seconds left in the 2nd period. Cadwell starting to rise to his feet now, and Kobe is able to push him back down. I thought for a moment Cadwell was going to get the escape, but Chantalavan could have let him go and thought about another takedown, instead decided to stay in control. 30 seconds left. And now Kobe's got a chance to get him turned over, had that arm hooked, has him on his back. There's the near fall points. Does he have enough to finish it off with a fall? Cadwell squirmed that right shoulder up, but now Chantalavan pressing down. Cadwell able to keep that up for the moment. Official getting a look, 5 seconds. Down to 3, down to 2, and the period's going to end. But 3 more near fall points, 14-2 in favor of Kobe Chantalavan. He's up 12, 15 of course gets you the technical fall. Chantalavan will choose neutral. It's his choice for the 3rd period. The takedown at any kind of near fall points would end it, although if Chantalavan's getting near fall points, might as well go for the fall, because a technical fall gets you 5 team points. A full pinfall gets you 6, and Chantalavan in on that left leg. Now the double leg has him up in the air again, just walking him across the mat. Gets the takedown. Now Chantalavan trying to work him over and end this match one way or another. There's the near fall points. We're done either by pinfall or tech fall. Depends on whether or not Kobe can get the pinfall here. Official getting a close look at it. I think Cadwell not out of it yet. Cadwell rolls over. He can get out of the pinfall, but there it is. 4:44 Ottumwa gets its fourth fall of the match. They lead 24-6. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Wrestling on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page, and boy, Ottumwa's getting off to fast starts. Braylon Griffiths at 152 already has 2 takedowns, and he is leading Brian Schillinger of Des Moines East 4-1. Griffiths 34-5 coming into the match. Schillinger just 8-22, and now Griffiths getting near fall points. This match could be over very quickly. Nope. Schillinger gets out of it. And it's 7-2 now as Griffiths allows the escape. Schillinger gets back in on the leg of Braylon Griffiths, but Braylon able to flatten out and fight that off, and he'll turn that into a takedown of his own, make it 9-2 in favor of the Bulldog Jr. Lets him go again, 9-3, 1 minute to go, another takedown, 11-3, and Schillinger still on his back. This should be near fall points, it is. And now Griffiths comes over to the side, looks to flatten it out and try to finish it off. There it is. At 113, Braylon Griffiths gets the fall, and Ottumwa leads at 30-6, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At 160 pounds, this is where East is favored. Daniel Zio for the Scarlets at 29-7, facing Ottumwa junior Caden Hubble, who is 10-11. Hubble suffers an early takedown. He gets the escape and trails 2-1. Ottumwa leading the duel 30-6. Bulldogs have earned 5 falls. Their big four of Grace, Dowd, Chantalavon, and Griffiths all earning victories by pinfall, as did Efren Huerta at 132. East's only win by Jason Rivas by fall at 138. But this is a match where you look at the records and East is thinking they want some bonus points to try to get back into it. Caden Hubble, though, trying to defend the home mat in the final home duel of the year. Bulldogs and Scarlets, Iowa Alliance Conference Wrestling. Caden Hubble looked for a shot, wasn't there. Now fights off an attempt. Zio, those, got those long arms around him. Hubble trying to fight it off, and he got turned over, and then he got turned back over. Now he's on his back trying to squirm out of it. Hubble got away from the fall attempt. He surrenders 2 near fall points, and he'll start down as they went off the mat. Now trailing 6-1. For a moment there, Hubble actually had Zio on his back, but couldn't control it. 30 seconds left in the opening period. We've had 6 matches of our 13 so far. They've all ended by fall, 5 in favor of Ottumwa, 1 for East. Hubble trying to rise to his feet. Trailing in this match to the talented Daniel Zio, 6-1. Zio, both arms just around the waist. I think looking over to his head coach, James Dubout, as the period ends. And Hubble does get the escape there right at the end. So 6-2 is the score. Hubble had the choice but deferred. Zio checking with his coaches, and he'll choose neutral. Second period underway. Caden Hubble for Ottumwa. He's trying to pull an upset here. Went for a shot, wasn't there. Little feint there by Hubble, now looking to lock up. He's trying to get that leg, and now Zio gets in and gets him around the head, and this could be trouble for Hubble. He's down on his back. 2 points of the fall, near fall points being counted, and that'll do it. At the 3:32 mark, Zio wins by fall, 30-12. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At 170 pounds, we're just underway. It's Tyler Schaus for Ottumwa. Tyler Schaus for Ottumwa, Demetrius Hilson for East. Schaus 13-27, Hilson 23-10. Another match where East is expected to be favored. Let's see if Schaus can pull the upset and increase Ottumwa's team lead. They right now lead the duel 30-12. 7 matches, all ending by fall so far. 5 for Ottumwa, 2 for East. Schaus in the red and gray. Hilson in the multicolored singlet. Schaus fights off. An attempt there by Hilson. Hilson looked for a shot. Schaus dropping down for a moment defensively. Now Schaus trying to wade in. They'll cinch up again, and Schaus being driven back a little bit right now. Now Schaus pivots around, and he's in a bit of trouble here as they wrap arms around each other, and Hilson just rips Schaus to the ground, has him on his back. Schaus trying to slide out of it. This is going to be a tough one for Tyler Schaus. Trying to keep that right shoulder off the mat, now arching his back. He got the left shoulder off the mat. If he can get off the mat here, and he does, he'll avoid the fall, but he gave up the 3 near fall points and trails early 5-0. 26.7 seconds remaining in the opening period. And as we resume, Schaus able to get a leg out, trying to find a way back to his feet and at least earn an escape point before the end of the period. He's only got 15 seconds, though. Hilson trying to get Schaus turned again, trying to get him up on the shoulders there. Rolls him up, but not long enough as Schaus gets his legs back down. And the first period will expire with Tyler Schaus trailing 5-0. Hilson has the choice, and he'll choose neutral. Boy, these East wrestlers, they're all, and not that Ottumwa isn't athletic, but East has several wrestlers that are tall with really long arms. That's certainly an athletic advantage. Now Ottumwa, in the lower weight classes, Ashton Grace, Dalton Dowd especially, and Braylon Griffiths, that didn't matter as they were able to dominate their opponents. Schaus in with a shot here, but he couldn't hang on, and Hilson able to swing around and get the takedown. He'll let Schaus up, that's his first point, but he's trailing 7-1. Under a minute and a half to go second period. Hilson with a feint. Schaus with a shot that didn't connect. Tyler looking for a way back in again. Tough match for Tyler Schaus here. Bulldogs would like to see him at least stay in it through 3 periods. We have yet to see a match go the full 6 minutes. Schaus looked for a shot, wasn't there. Trying to fight off the counter by Hilson, who's got him in a bear hug. Schaus trying to flip Hilson over here, but it is Schaus who's turned over. They're off the mat. I don't know if there's any, no, there are no points given here. That was fully off the mat. No takedown. 47.6 seconds remaining in the second period. Closest we came to a match going the full 3 periods was at 1:32, where Efren Huerta of Ottumwa won by fall at 5:47. We only had 13 seconds left in that match. Schaus, another shot that didn't connect. He's still attacking, though. He's not intimidated, but another shot that didn't work, and he's given up 2 more. It's 9-1. Hilson, 30 seconds left in the period. Working on that right ankle. Now switches tactics and tries to chop down the left arm. Schaus up to a sitting position, but he's being pulled back into a near fall position. At least 3 more points here for Hilson, and there's the fall at 3:47. 30-18, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At 182 pounds for Ottumwa, Connor Smith, 8-7 on the year. For Des Moines East, Victor Flores, 12-16. Ottumwa leading the duel 30-18. But 2 points here early for Flores of East. As Smith trying to get that escape and get back to his feet, unable to do so far. You look at the records, this feels like another one of those swing matches here. And now a reversal as Smith slips out and gets around on top of Flores, and the match tied at 2, now with Connor Smith on top. Really based on the records, as Smith will allow Flores the escape. Now Flores leading 3-2. Based on the records, we've only had one other swing match. That was at 132, Huerta for Ottumwa and Dorian Hilson for East. Huerta won that match late in the third by fall, so that was a big 6-point swing for Ottumwa there. Bulldogs still lead the match 30-18. But East has won the last 2 matches by fall. Smith trying to break the Scarlet momentum, trying to pull Flores down, but he loses the hold and gives up another 2-point takedown. Smith trying to get out of it. Under 30 seconds go in the opening period. Connor Smith got a reversal last time he was taken down. Can he get another one here? He's only got 18 seconds. On his knees is Flores, still keeping his head down on the mat though, 10 seconds. I don't believe that Connor can get out of this one, down to 2 seconds, and that's the end of the opening period. With Connor Smith trailing Victor Flores 5-2. Smith defers his choice, and Flores wants to start neutral. Connor, the 2 takedowns he's given up have been because he's gone looking for a takedown of his own and hasn't been able to maintain the grip. Let's see if he can get in there and get Flores down the way he wants. There's the shot on the leg. Looks like he's got it pretty well this time, but he can't maintain it. Now Flores trying to get him down. Smith able to get back in there and get that leg again. Can he lift up? Can he do what Chantalavan did a lot in his match? You know, he got back to his feet, couldn't keep the hold, but also kept Flores from finishing what he was trying. Connor Smith trailing 5-2. Got to get something going here, 1.5 minutes to go second period. Flores kind of maintaining that grip on the arm of Smith. Now he kind of slips out of it. But Flores tried to get his head down. Smith nearly slipped out. These two working on each other. Whoever can work on top. Smith Got that headlock on him, trying to pull him around. And if Connor loses his grip, he's going to give up 2 as his legs are underneath. Still hanging on to it. East wants the 2 points. Official not giving it to him. And now they roll through and no points given as they go off the mat. Still 5-2 in favor of the Scarlet wrestler, Victor Flores. Connor Smith probably feels like he's been this close to scoring a lot more, but only the 2 points so far that he earned on a reversal in the first period. 30 seconds left in period 2. Smith trying to pull him down by the head again. Might have it this time. Trying to get the legs over, but then he gets turned onto his back. Now Connor Smith in trouble. Giving up the takedown, the near fall points, and might be done, he is. 3:52, another East fall, and suddenly they're back within 6, 30-24. We're going to keep it right here as we'll move on to the 195-pound match, and Aiden Lord for Ottumwa. The lone senior wrestling for Ottumwa tonight, one of only 2 seniors on the roster. And his opponent will be Conrad Ruffcorn, who's 9-3. Lord, 12-24. 195-pound match. Lord gets him turned over, had him on his back for a moment. Trying to get him turned again. Getting near fall points, Aiden Lord with an early 4-0 lead as he's got the takedown of the 2 near fall points. Good start for the senior, but now the reversal scored by Ruffcorn, and Lord's lead cut to 4-2. Lord trying to get out of it. Nearly had the legs there. If he could have completed that, it would have been another reversal. But now Ruffcorn going to work on the left side. This is a high-paced 195-pound match. You don't always see that. As you get to the bigger weight classes, the action sometimes can be slower, but not here as Lord gets the escape and he leads 5-2. Ruffcorn 9-3, but not a lot of varsity matches for him. Under a minute to go in the opening period. Ottumwa at one point led this duel 30-6, but East has won 3 straight matches by fall, and they've cut Ottumwa's lead down to 6, 30-24. Aiden Lord at 195. Trying to wade in on Ruffcorn. And the pace has slowed a little bit here. It was a frantic first minute. Now these 295-pound wrestlers sizing each up a little more. Lord trying to get in, and they go off the mat. Lord was nearly on top, slipped off. Ruffcorn came around on top, but they'd already gone off the side. 15.3 seconds left, short time here. Aiden Lord backing up a bit, kind of hand fighting a little bit as his left wrist in the hand of Ruffcorn, and that'll be the end of the period. So 5-2, a good start for Aiden Lord. Can he continue? Ruffcorn has the choice, and he will choose. He was going to choose down, but Lord chooses to let him up, so an escape point for Ruffcorn, and it's 5-3, and they'll start neutral. Ruffcorn thought about a shot, aborted it. Now they grapple up high. Lord nearly got spun to the edge of the mat, but circles back in a bit. Aiden Lord looking for a way to add to his 5-3 lead. 30 seconds gone, second period. These guys need to get moving. We saw in an earlier match, our official is not hesitant about giving stall warnings and awarding stall points. I think it was the Huerta match at 132 where Both wrestlers were given a stall warning early, and then both wrestlers awarded a stall point in the second period. No warnings given yet in this 195-pound match. Lord has been on the back foot a little bit here, and Roughcorn went for a shot, didn't have it. Now Lord tried to get the arms around him up high. That didn't work. Lord backing away a bit, looking for a chance to counter perhaps. A couple of near slaps to the head there by Roughcorn. Lord trying to pull that head of Roughcorn down, doesn't really have it. They break away again. Roughcorn got the shot in that time. Lord trying to fight it off, and he gets pulled onto his back. Aiden Lord trying to get out of this. If Roughcorn can finish it off, it would tie the duel. Lord in a heap of trouble here, 18 seconds left. Can he keep the shoulder up long enough to let the buzzer save him? I'm not sure. Official getting a look at it. And Lord able to fight that off, so he's still in it. He's trailing 8-5, and the period ends, but it could have been worse. Aiden Lord was very nearly pinned there, but now he's got work to do as he gives up 5 points late in the period and now trails by 3, and he wants to start neutral. Aiden Lord needs a takedown here. Well, both these wrestlers, they had a very frantic start to the match in the first period. The first minute was high intensity, high speed wrestling, if you will. And as Roughcorn gets in another shot, and boy, he's got Lord on his back again. Both these wrestlers have looked a little winded ever since, and now Aiden Lord again in trouble. And that'll do it. 4:26, and this duel's tied at 30 each. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we've begun our 220-pound match in this duel between Ottumwa and East. Neo Guida, the sophomore for Ottumwa, and he looks like he's doesn't quite have the takedown yet on Dalton Rainey of East, and now he's got it 2 points for Neo Guida. This duel is tied at 30. East has come back from being down 30-6 with 4 straight falls, but now Guida trying to regain the lead for Ottumwa as he tries to turn Rainey over. Got him on his back. He'll get near fall points. Can he finish it off quickly here? Guida, and he's got it! At 40 seconds in the opening period, Neo Guida with the fall. Ottumwa's back up 6. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At the start of our heavyweight match, 285 pounds, it is Roman Laux for Ottumwa and Isaac Lara Marquez for East. Ottumwa has retaken the lead in the duel over the Scarlets, 36-30 on the strength of a pinfall by Neo Guida at 220 pounds in just 40 seconds. Laux, 2-9 on the season. Dylan Forney not available tonight, so Laux gets the call against Marquez, who's 14-10. That fall for Ottumwa feels like it's pretty big. They've got a 6-point lead with 2 matches to go. Obviously, if you can get a victory here. If Laux can win this match, Ottumwa will clinch the duel. If Laux can at least avoid losing by fall, Ottumwa would take a lead into the final match, which is at 106 pounds. And that could be a barn burner between Logan Hubble of Ottumwa and Michael Lewis of East. She blows the whistle here as there's a lot of hand fighting, but not much else going on. Roman Laux, a chance for him to clinch the duel for Ottumwa if he can win the heavyweight match. Now, he's probably not favored, not with Marquez coming in with 14 wins. And you don't wrestle matches on the paper here I'm writing on. You wrestle them on the mat that you're watching on our live video feed. 35 seconds left in the opening period. Stall warning on Laux and on Marquez. Second time in this duel we've seen the official do that. Well, he doesn't like it when they stand and grapple for 2 minutes. Laux, as they get each other wrapped up, and who can pull the other one down, and it's Laux who gets taken down by Marquez, and he's trying to get off his back. He's got himself sideways, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and Laux will survive the period. He's trailing 5-0 with the takedown and the near fall points. Laux has the choice, and he will choose neutral. Every match in this duel has ended by fall. Ottumwa's won 6, East has won 5. And what's interesting is we technically began the duel at 113. Neither school fielded a wrestler at 113, double forfeit, no match points. So in theory, if Marquez were to win this match by fall for East, we'd come down to the 106-pound match to decide it, and an odd number of matches would decide it instead of the normal even number of matches at 14. We're only having 13 tonight. Both these heavyweights still grappling up high with each other. We kind of had a similar thing in the first period. Marquez with kind of a half-hearted, not really even a shot at Laux's left leg, more of a slap on the hip. But everything else has been up high, and now another half-hearted reach by Marquez. And again, with just over a minute gone here, our official says you guys need to reset and do something other than just grabbing at each other's arms and necks. Marquez backing Laux up here. Laux might be trying to pull Marquez with him in the momentum, but there's not a lot of momentum here by either wrestler. Laux still giving ground here, and now Marquez trying to pull him down. Laux trying to fight it off, but he's going to get pulled down onto his back again. He's able to turn over for the moment, but now he's in trouble again. On his back, arched his back and nearly shoved him off. Laux trying to get turned over, still not there. And there's the fall. Tied at 36, back in 30 for the final match on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Our final match of the night, 106 pounds. It's Logan Hubble for Ottumwa, 14-11. Michael Lewis Reese, 19-5. Duel tied at 36. And both wrestlers had opportunities there in the early going to take each other down, but they've both fought each other off as well. Winner of this match wins the duel. And Hubble, he's flat They were both on their backs. Hubble was on top of Lewis there, but no control. And now Hubble trying to get the head of Lewis over. No control given yet. And now Hubble rolled over. Now he's got Lewis on his back. There's the takedown. Can he keep him there and get near fall points? Not quite, not yet anyway. Logan Hubble, though, with an early 2-0 lead. Boy, they were rolling each other over back and forth, and finally Hubble secured enough of an advantage and control to earn the 2 points. Now he's trying to turn Lewis. Lewis getting to his knees. Hubble pulls him back down, working on that right arm. Trying to get him over. Flips him over. There's near fall points. Can he get the fall to win the duel? Not quite. And now it's a reversal. No, not quite. 2 near fall points for Hubble. And he rips him back down to the mat. He's got him on his back again. 28 seconds left. Lewis on his back. Hubble trying to win it for Ottumwa. There's the fall. Ottumwa wins it. Logan Hubble. At the 1:38 mark, wins the match by fall, and Ottumwa wins the duel 42-36. They'll shake hands. It was quick, fast-paced. Hard to believe it's already over. It was exciting. Every match ended by fall, and Ottumwa gets the final win. They knock off East 42-36. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Evans Middle School, where your Bulldog boys wrestling team wraps up the regular season with an exciting 42-36 dual win over Des Moines East. Ottumwa gets victories tonight from Ashton Grace at 120, Dalton Dowd at 126, Efren Huerta at 132, Kobe Chantalavon at 145, Braylon Griffiths at 152, Neil Guida at 220, and then with the match tied at 36, final match, 106 pounds, Logan Hubble for Ottumwa. The sophomore knocks off Michael Lewis of East, who came in at 19-5. Hubble was 14-11, but he wins by fall in the first period at 138. Again, the time's unofficial, but that's what was on the scoreboard, if my math is correct. But Hubble wins it at 138 of the first period by fall. Every match ends in a fall, and Ottumwa wins it 42-36. Exciting, exciting stuff from Evans Middle School tonight. Glad you were with us here watching on the live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Now, we will have a replay of this available in probably by sometime tomorrow morning on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel. And then our broadcasts of Ottumwa High Sports continue tomorrow night when Bulldog basketball plays here at Evans Middle School, taking on Des Moines North. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. We'll have the action here on the live video feed as well as on the air on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. And then we have basketball Saturday afternoon as well. Now, that is weather permitting. We're watching the forecast, but if the weather allows it, Mason City's going to come down and make up the games we would have played at the beginning of the month. We'll play them Saturday. Girls at 2, boys at 3:30 again on the air, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank Bulldog Wrestling head coach Jeremy Frew for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight, making sure we had the right lineup of wrestlers. Thanks, Coach Frew. And we are looking forward to doing reports from Ottumwa's district wrestling meet. That's coming up on Saturday, February 11th. We'll have reports from all the area district wrestling meets on that day. A big thank you to my producer, Annie Argo. Annie will be back with me tomorrow night. And finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Wrestling on our live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldog basketball teams take on Des Moines North. Until then, good night, everybody.